Hey guys, Arm Super Reverie here. Now, today's review is going to be Power Rangers RPM, Getting Gear. Today's Morpher review is Power Rangers RPM. This review I'm excited about because RPM is my second favorite season other than SPD, not counting MMPR. You guys know the spiel by now. So before we get started into the Morphers, I have all three versions, all three Japanese versions. I'm going to refer to them as their American counterpart names because this is a Power Rangers Morpher review show, not a Sentai Changer Henshin Morpher review show. I apologize to you Sentai purists out there, but this is definitely for Power Ranger purposes. Now, before I get started, like I said, I want to wish everyone a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. I got a lot of cool gifts. I was very blessed, but we'll get into that a whole nother video, a whole nother time. Right now it's RPM time, but I did get this pretty cool shirt. So, yep, there we go. Let's get started. So we're going to first start with the Cell Shift Morpher. Now, this was Scott, Summer, and Flynn's main Morpher. Here's the box. I bought this at Power Morphicon. I actually upgraded. I had all three American versions of these Morphers, but I upgraded all of them. So I actually upgraded this Morpher while at Power Morphicon. So this is the box. It's pretty sick. Now, here's the Morpher. Really cool Morpher. Now, let's get the engine cell out. Now, when you press this side button right here, it opens the top, and you take out the engine cell. So let's put that there for right now, so I can show you the details. So once again, you see, you push this up, and it pops open. So look at the detail on that. You see, it has the battery life, the email message, the reception, the cell phone battery bars, or cell phone bars, I'm sorry, the data, and the little engine cell logo for the Sentai. Now, this is where it gets kind of weird. This is where they skimped on like details for the Morpher. They're not individual buttons you can press. You push them up. As you see, like 5 moves up, 0, 9, 3, and you see how 8 moves up the other ones. So 5 moves these up, 8 moves the rest up. So they don't do anything. The buttons, they don't do anything. They make noises when you put the cell in, but that's it. Doesn't matter as long as you're pushing either 5 or 8. You get those different noises. And then this is the morph button. Pretty cool. You just push it up. We'll see that when we morph. But just look at this detail. Look at the thickness. Like, you push this up, like I said, and it pops open. Super cool. American version doesn't do that. You have the tire tread marks, the RPM logo right there. This is just a really good quality. I love it. I think it's worth it. So now let's do the morph. So, engine cell. Activate. Put it in. Ready? RPM. Get in gear. Now you turn into either red, blue, or green, your choice. One thing I find cool is if you do it upside down like Flynn. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to mess up my Morpher. But when Flynn did it, that was really pretty cool. So let's do it without all the movements so you can see how it works without my distraction. So you pop it open, put the engine cell. Oh, sorry. Let's do it again. Engine cell, close, RPM, middle button, RPM, get in gear. So yeah, there it is. Now let's see what happens when you do the 5. You get honking noises. 8. That's all it does. It doesn't really do much. Like Deca Ben said in his review, it doesn't really do much without the cell. So there it is. It's really thick, has its own batteries and its own sounds. See, you have the horn, the rev, and then you have the middle morph button. So that's the cell. This is the Morpher. Really cool. I really recommend it. On eBay, they are going for about 45 to 65-ish in the box. I say get it because they're only going to go up, and it's really high. Really high quality. If you're on a budget, get the American version because that literally is $20 to $35 if that. Not as nice quality, very thin. The cells are like that thin compared to that one, compared to this one. So yeah, this is it. Let's get on to the next one. I hope you all like that. It's the Cell Shift Morpher. Next is the Rev Morpher, Ziggy and Dylan's Morpher. This one I don't have a box for because it was a gift a few years ago for Christmas. It comes apart. You see, you can just wear here's the Morpher by itself. Looks really cool. Here's the base to put it in. The strap, which is famous for Japanese versions. Just kind of push it down and stays in. Now this one was purchased by Christy a few years ago for me for Christmas. The seller didn't have the correct engine cell in it. She did not know that. It's okay. She doesn't really watch Power Rangers, but she loves the fact that I love it. It's supposed to be green. Everyone know, before you correct me on comments, it's supposed to be green. I know it's supposed to be green. It came with the blue one. The battery's dead in this one. So we're going to use the blue one from the Cell Shift Morpher. They make the same sound. It's just the color. It's supposed to be green. The Cell Shift Morpher we just did was blue. This one's supposed to be green. This one's supposed to be green. Last time I'll say it. So let's go ahead, before we morph and stuff, show you what it does. It doesn't do nothing without the cell, just like the previous one. It moves up like it's a red morpher. It moves up like a shifter, like a little gear. These activate the different sounds. And this button right here pops open the top. The American version doesn't do that, like I said. But that's pretty cool how these do it. Gives it a more adult feel. Now let's go ahead and put on the strap. This is actually one of my favorite straps. So Ziggy and Dylan are awesome. RPM is awesome. Ziggy's actually one of my favorite morphers and one of my favorite Rangers. So if I wasn't SPD red, I definitely would consider being RPM green or 4. So it's on. Fits really, really good. Now let's do the morph. Pop it open. Engine cell. Activate. Let's put it in. Ready? RPM. Get in gear. Oh. Makes the same exact sound, so let's try that again. Ready? RPM. Oh yeah. RPM. Get in gear. So yeah, there it is. It's kind of beat up, which is why there it goes again. It's one of my favorite morphers, and it's kind of beat up because Christy got it used, which is okay. She didn't know it was supposed to be green, and I'm gonna find a green one. And if not, I'm just gonna buy a brand new one because the price on these in eBay goes anywhere from $55 to $75, $80, depending on where you buy it from. Japan, you can get it cheaper, but the shipping balances that cost out. So you can get it for like $35 in Japan, but the shipping makes it almost like $60. So, and it takes a while to get here. So it's supposed to be green. This is for the Cell Shift Morpher. It came with this one. It's supposed to be green, but it's blue. This is it right here. Really, really nice quality. It's a little beat up. It's a little beat up, but Christy got it used, and she got it for a good price from what she told me. And I still love her for it because it's such an epic morpher, and it looks battle tested, which I think is pretty cool. So this was actually on display at PMC. No one complained. So here it is one more time. The RPM Rev Morpher. So let's go to the last one. The last one's going to be the Sky Morpher. That's Gem and Gemma's Morpher. Here's the box. I got this for Christmas as well a few years ago. Pretty cool morpher. Very, very detailed. I love the detail in this morpher. A little funny story about it though. The engine cell battery dies really, really quick. Here's the engine cell. It's red. It has the Go On Wings logo, but we're not doing it sometime, but you know what I mean. So it has the little wings, the Sky Morpher. Really, really cool. It's red, but I'm not going to close it anymore because I displayed it closed and the battery was dead when I checked this morning to do the review. It was dead, so I had to replace the batteries before I did the review. So I did this for you guys. Hope you enjoy. So before we get into the morph and the cell, let's look at the detail. You do have the Go On Wings logo right there. You have the same situation with the bars and the foam that you saw on the other morpher. This top is supposed to be for the little dagger you can buy in Japan. Looks really, really cool. I don't have the dagger, but really, really nice. This is my favorite part. The little door looks like secure. This is what you use to morph. So you press that to morph, and we'll get to the morph in a second. It looks really, really cool. And then on the side right here, you have the keypad. It's all stickered, 1 through 9 and 0, and it's all stickered, so you can't actually press these buttons. You can press this one right here. It does that, and you can press the trigger. And look at this. Look at the little wheels down here. Just really good quality. It's all in the details in this morpher. So really, really super cool. So let's go ahead and get the morph started in this one. You pull this latch down right here. You pull this latch down, and it pops open the door. So let's do that again. Pops open the door. So let's do the morph. This one's a little awkward because of the hand movements that Gem and Gemma do. Engine cell, activate. Okay. You close it. Ready. Ready. RPM. Get in gear. So let's try again without the awkward hand movements I did. Engine cell, activate. You put it in. Close the door. Turns on. RPM. Open the top. Press this. Get in gear. It makes little helicopter sounds. This is it right here. So, and also, let's do the other sounds. Trigger. It does that. Let's try again. Another one. Does that noise. Now when you press the side with the call and the hang up button. Don't know what that means. Someone's saying something in Japanese. So yeah, those are the sounds you get. So one more time. RPM. Get in gear. Now you get Gem and Gemma. I'm going to display like this around because I don't want the cell battery to die. Really, really cool morpher. Hope you guys enjoy it. Look at the detail. Like, I just can't get... And it's huge. It's like huge. Like, look, it's just really huge. Only the Kruger morpher is bigger than this. And somewhere sitting over there, I got that for Christmas as well. So once again, I hope you all enjoyed. Let's go through all the morphers again so you can kind of look at them. Here is the Sky Morpher, Gem and Gemma. Hope you all like this one. Sky Morpher, Gem and Gemma right here. And now we're going to go to the Rev Morpher, Ziggy and Dylan. Ziggy and Dylan's morpher right here. Put in the broken, wrong cell. It's supposed to be green. Remember, I said that. It's supposed to be green. But they gave me the wrong one. RPM, get in gear. Really, really cool piece. I love it still. Even though it's flaws, it's beautiful because RPM's awesome. And this is the morpher I would use if I was in RPM. I would be Ziggy, of course, hopefully. Then you have the Cell Shift morpher, which is actually the lowest quality of the bunch. But that's still such great quality. Don't get it twisted. I just can't believe it's the bar so high, you know, for the Japanese versions that even in its lowest hour of quality, you know, the 5 and 8 buttons move all the buttons. It's still one of the best morphers compared to a lot of the American versions. So, like I said, there you go. One last look. This is the encore, I guess you can say. The encore for the morphers. Hope you like them. RPM. Samurai is next. Samurai and Super Samurai. I'm going to do the black box, the Shodophone, and the Samurai Antonio morpher. So, don't know why I grabbed that, but here is the Sky Morpher. So, there you go. There you have it. RPM is in the bag right there. I know I need a green one. I'm going to get a green one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, Samurai is next. And I wish you guys a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And RPM, get in gear. Armor Super Reverie signing off. I miss all you guys. Happy holidays. See you later. May the power protect you.